चमक पुराणों की कथाएं हर श्लोक में प्रकाश, शिव का तांडव ब्रह्मांड वास, गंगा की धारा गुरु का उपदेश, नित्यानंद का प्रेम सब कुछ विशेष। हर हर महादेव गूंजे ये गगन, शिव की शक्ति अकुत है अगन, भक्ति का सागर लहरों का नाद, गुरु की कृपा से मिटे हर विवाद। शिव की त्रिनेत्र ज्ञान का दीप, मीनाक्षी की मूर्त भक्ति का संगीत, गुरु की शिक्षा जीवन का प्रकाश, नित्यानंद का नाम सच्चाई का आकाश। ओम नमः शिवाय जपते हर पल, शिव की लीला अनोखा है खेल, मीनाक्षी संग दिव्यता की झल, गुरु के संग जग सारा चमक, जग सारा चमक, जग सारा चमक। जग सारा चमक, जग सारा चमक। गुरु के चरणों में सारा संसार, शिव की महिमा जग का आधार, पुकारे मन से भक्ति की धारा, नित्यानंद के संग सत्य का सहारा। ओम नमः शिवाय जपते हर पल, शिव की लीला अनोखा है खेल, मीनाक्षी संग दिव्यता की झल, गुरु के संग जग सारा चमक। पुराणों की कथाएं हर श्लोक में प्रकाश, शिव का तांडव ब्रह्मांड का वास, गंगा की धारा गुरु का उपदेश, नित्यानंद का प्रेम सब कुछ विशेष। हर हर महादेव गूंजे गगन, शिव की शक्ति अकुत है अगन, भक्ति का सागर लहरों का नाद, गुरु की कृपा से मिटे हर विवाद, गुरु की कृपा से मिटे हर विवाद। ओम नमः शिवाय जपते हर पल, शिव की लीला अनोखा है खेल, मीनाक्षी संग दिव्यता की झल, गुरु के संग जग सारा चमक। जग सारा चमक। पुराणों की कथाएं हर श्लोक में प्रकाश, शिव का तांडव ब्रह्मांड वास, गंगा की धारा गुरु का उपदेश, नित्यानंद का प्रेम सब कुछ विशेष। हर हर महादेव गूंजे ये गगन, शिव की शक्ति अकुत है अगन, भक्ति का सागर लहरों का नाद, गुरु की कृपा से मिटे हर विवाद। शिव की त्रिनेत्र ज्ञान का दीप, मीनाक्षी की मूर्त भक्ति का संगीत, गुरु की शिक्षा जीवन का प्रकाश, नित्यानंद का नाम सच्चाई का आकाश। ओम नमः शिवाय जपते हर पल, शिव की लीला अनोखा है खेल, मीनाक्षी संग दिव्यता की झल, गुरु के संग जग सारा चमक। जग सारा चमक, जग सारा चमक। जग सारा चमक। जग सारा चमक। के चरणों में सारा संसार, शिव की महिमा जग का आधार। पुकारे मन से भक्ति की धारा, नित्यानंद के संग सत्य का सहारा। ओम नमः शिवाय जपते हर पल, शिव की लीला अनोखा है खेल। मीनाक्षी संग दिव्यता की झल, गुरु के संग जग सारा चमक। पुराणों की कथाएं हर श्लोक में प्रकाश, शिव का तांडव ब्रह्मांड का वास। गंगा की धारा गुरु का उपदेश, नित्यानंद का प्रेम सब कुछ विशेष। हर हर महादेव गूंजे गगन, शिव की शक्ति अद्भुत है अगन। भक्ति का सागर लहरों का नाद, गुरु की कृपा से मिटे हर विवाद। गुरु की कृपा से मिटे हर विवाद। ओम नमः शिवाय जपते हैं पल, शिव की लीला अनोखा है खेल। मीनाक्षी संग दिव्यता की झल, गुरु के संग जग सारा चमक। पुराणों की कथाएं हर श्लोक में प्रकाश, शिव का तांडव ब्रह्मांड वास। गंगा की धारा गुरु का उपदेश, नित्यानंद का प्रेम सब कुछ विशेष। हर हर महादेव गूंजे ये गगन, शिव की शक्ति अद्भुत है अगन। भक्ति का सागर लहरों का नाद, गुरु की कृपा से मिटे हर विवाद। शिव की त्रिनेत्र ज्ञान का दीप, मीनाक्षी की मूर्त भक्ति का संगीत। गुरु की शिक्षा जीवन का प्रकाश, नित्यानंद का नाम सच्चाई का आकाश। ओम नमः शिवाय जपते हर पल, शिव की लीला अनोखा है खेल। मीनाक्षी संग दिव्यता की झल, गुरु के संग जग सारा चमक। जग सारा चमक, जग सारा चमक। जग सारा चमक। जग सारा चमक। गुरु के चरणों में सारा संसार, शिव की महिमा जग का आधार। पुकारे मन से भक्ति की धारा, नित्यानंद के संग सत्य का सहारा। ओम नमः शिवाय जपते हर पल, शिव की लीला अनोखा है खेल। मीनाक्षी संग दिव्यता की झल, गुरु के संग जग सारा चमक। पुराणों की कथाएं हर श्लोक में प्रकाश, शिव का तांडव ब्रह्मांड का वास। गंगा की धारा गुरु का उपदेश, नित्यानंद का प्रेम सब कुछ विशेष। हर हर महादेव गूंजे गगन, शिव की शक्ति अद्भुत है अगन। भक्ति का सागर लहरों का नाद, गुरु की कृपा से मिटे हर विवाद। गुरु की कृपा से मिटे हर विवाद। ओम नमः शिवाय जपते हैं पल, शिव की लीला अनोखा है खेल। मीनाक्षी संग दिव्यता की झल, गुरु के संग जग सारा चमक। जग सारा चमक। पुराणों की कथाएं हर श्लोक में प्रकाश, शिव का तांडव ब्रह्मांड वास, गंगा की धारा गुरु का उपदेश, नित्यानंद का प्रेम सब कुछ विशेष। हर हर महादेव गूंजे ये गगन, शिव की शक्ति अकुत है अगन, भक्ति का सागर लहरों का नाद, गुरु की कृपा से मिटे हर विवाद। शिव की त्रिनेत्र ज्ञान का दीप, मीनाक्षी की मूर्त भक्ति का संगीत, गुरु की शिक्षा जीवन का प्रकाश, नित्यानंद का नाम सच्चाई का आकाश। ओम नमः शिवाय जपते हर पल, शिव की लीला अनोखा है खेल, मीनाक्षी संग दिव्यता की झल, गुरु के संग जग सारा चमक, जग सारा चमक, जग सारा चमक। जग सारा चमक, जग सारा चमक। गुरु के चरणों में सारा संसार, शिव की महिमा जग का आधार, पुकारे मन से भक्ति की धारा, नित्यानंद के संग सत्य का सहारा। ओम नमः शिवाय जपते हर पल, शिव की लीला अनोखा है खेल, मीनाक्षी संग दिव्यता की झल, गुरु के संग जग सारा चमक, जग सारा चमक। पुराणों की कथाएं हर श्लोक में प्रकाश, शिव का तांडव ब्रह्मांड का वास, गंगा की धारा गुरु का उपदेश, नित्यानंद का प्रेम सब कुछ।
Nithyanandam, welcome to all those who are joining us for today's Nithyananda Yoga live. Request each and every one of you to come and settle down on your mat as we get started with today's Nithyananda Yoga by offering our gratitude to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, invoking Swamiji's presence with the Sadguru Vandanam.
नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं, द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम्, एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं, भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि।
The next is the chanting of the Shiva Moola mantra. Beautifully, as we do Nithyananda Yoga, we are manifesting Paramashiva through us. Therefore, we will chant the Shiva Moola mantra, the Moola mantra of Paramashiva, 11 times internally. For you to find it easier to follow along, we will be chanting it externally. So sit straight with your hands in front of your heart center in Namaskara Mudra as we do the chanting of the Shiva Moola mantra.
ॐ हां हौं शिवाय नमः। 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 ॐ ह्रां शिवाय नमः।
The next step of Nithyananda Yoga is the Tattvachamana, the ritualistic cleansing of the body and mind for you to be a pure, empty space, ready to receive Paramashiva. Now let's get started by keeping your Panchapatra Uddharani, the traditional cup and spoon in your hand, and keep that with you filled with some fresh water to get into the Tattvachamana. Place your right hand in the Gokarna Mudra, bending the index finger, slightly cupping the palm. Take one Uddharani of water and put it in the center of your palm. Sip the water through the base of your palm at the end of each of the following mantras. Om Atmatattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Om Vidyatattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Om Shivatattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Now wash your hand with some water from the Panchapatram. With the base of the right hand thumb, wipe your upper and lower lip from right to left along with the following mantra. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Wash your hand. With the index, middle and ring fingers joined together, touch above your upper lip, below your lower lip. Wash your hand with the water from the Panchapatram. With your index finger and thumb joined together, touch your right nostril, left nostril. With your ring finger and thumb joined together, touch your right eye, left eye, right ear and left ear. Wash your hand with the water from the Panchapatram. With the base of the right hand, little finger and thumb joined together, touch your navel center, right chest, left chest. With all the fingers of your right hand joined together, touch the top of your head, right shoulder, left shoulder and your heart center. With that, let us enter into the Sankalpa, the conscious resolution. Beautifully, yoga is a science by which, with what intention you move your body, you manifest that. Right now, during today's Sankalpa, create a strong intention to what you want to manifest through yoga today. Whether it's sculpting your body in a particular way or making sure a business deal goes through. For all of that, when you hold the intention, when you do the yoga, you generate the energy to make that as a reality. So hold your intention, your conscious intention in your inner space as we chant the Sankalpa mantra. Place your right hand on your left in the Sankalpa mudra and place both your palms on the right knee. Let's get started.
ॐ ममोपात्त समस्त दुरितक्षयद्वारा भगवत् श्री नित्यानन्द परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थं श्री नित्यानन्देश्वरी परमशिव समेत श्री नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थं च शुभे शोभणे मुहूर्ते अद्य ब्रह्मणः द्वितीयपरार्धे श्री श्वेतवराह कल्पे वैवस्वतमन्वन्तरे अष्टाविंशतितमे नित्ययुगे प्रथमे पादे जम्बूद्वीपे भारतवर्षे भरतखण्डे मेरोः दक्षिणे पार्श्वे शकाब्दे अस्मिन् वर्तमाने व्यवहारिके प्रभवादीनां षष्ट्याः संवत्सराणां मध्ये विश्वावसूनां संवत्सरे दक्षिणायने श्रीलक्ष्मीवेङ्कटेश्वर ऋतौ शुभमासे शुभपक्षे शुभदितौ शुभवासरयुक्तायां शुभनक्षत्र शुभयोग शुभकर्ण एवं गुणविशेषणविशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभतिथौ श्रीकैलासोन्नतद्वादशान्तश्यामलापीठारूढ श्रीमीनाक्षी सुन्दरेश्वराभिन्नस्वरूप हरशिवपुत्ररत्नकुमार गुरुमण्यतुल्यावतार श्रीपार्वती स्तन्यपाणलब्धदिव्यज्ञानविश्रुत सकलनिगमागमसारभूत द्राविडवेदप्रवक्तृ श्रीमत्परमेश्वकरुणासमधिगतमुक्तामयचित्रश्रयान् गीयमान छत्रचामर श्रीचिह्नकाहलादिसमस्तविरदावल्यलङ्कृत ज्ञानविज्ञानचक्रवर्ती सर्वजनसङ्घसद्यो निर्माण दीक्षाव्ययापवर्गवर्षविश्रान जीमूत परमतकलभकेसरी शैवसिद्धान्तस्थापनाचार्य श्रीराजाधिराज पाण्ड्य महाराज गुरु क्षपनशाक्यादिमहान्धकारनिवारणज्ञानभानु वीक्षणनरहारध्वजोच्छेदनपूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वजस्थापक शैवसमयकर्त्रे सर्वज्ञपीठारूढ श्रीजगद्गुरु श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धदेशिकस्वामि वागीशसुन्दरमाणिक्यवाचकस्वामिनाम् अवतारभूत श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धस्वामि पुनरुद्धृत श्यामलापीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ तृणवत्युत्तरद्विशततमगुरुमहासन्निधान अरुणगिरि योगीश्वर परम्परागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञपीठ गुरुमहासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत काञ्ची कैलास सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तरद्विशततमगुरुमहासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत काञ्ची कैलास सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तरद्विशततमगुरुमहासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्यमंगल नित्यकल्याण नित्यरचित कैलास परम्परागत आदिकैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्तृ साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परम्परागत वैवस्वतमनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचंद्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परम्परागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञपीठ सुनांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणि साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणि पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परम्परागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ जगद्गुरु श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमद् जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थं तेषां पादारविन्दयोः भक्तिसिद्ध्यर्थं गुरुकृपाकटाक्षसिद्ध्यर्थं क्षेमस्थैर्यवीर्यविजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्याणाम् अभिवृद्ध्यर्थं धर्मार्थकाममोक्षचतुर्विधफलपुरुषार्थसिद्ध्यर्थं मम समस्तदुरितोपशान्त्यर्थं समस्तमङ्गल अवाप्त्यर्थं भगवत् श्री नित्यानन्द परमशिव प्रसादेन कुटुम्बस्य ज्ञानवैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थं पूर्ण आरोग्य युक्त दृढ़गात्र यौगिक शरीर सिद्ध्यर्थं परमशिव शक्त्याविष्करणार्थं नित्यानंद योगाभ्यासं करिष्ये.
Wash your hand with the water from the Panchapatram. Om Apaupasprisya. You can now place your Panchapatram in a dharani far away from you so that it doesn't disturb you as we get into Nithyananda Yoga today. Let's start with our warm-up stretches, stretching your legs out in front of you. Start by pointing your toes and flexing them. Pointing your toes and flexing. Let's do a few of these. Next, you can rotate your ankles in a circular motion, giving yourself a nice stretch. As you're rotating in every part, if you are here, feel the stretch. When you're rotating your feet, keep feeling the stretch in your legs. And the opposite direction. Next, come to a standing position with your hands on your knees and start to rotate your knees in a circular direction, warming up those stiff joints. Rotating in the other direction. Bring your hands to your hips and start to rotate your hips, make your feet a bit wide apart. And in the opposite direction, rotating your hips, giving yourself a nice stretch in your hamstrings, in your back, everywhere as you're rotating. Now, come onto your knees and start to rotate from side to side, giving your torso a nice stretch. And also push one hand back, and the other hand back, give yourself a deeper stretch. Now, bring your hands to your shoulders and start to rotate your shoulders. And the opposite direction. Next is to rotate your neck. The last stretch, rotating your neck, stretching every part of your neck as you rotate. Now with that, let us get started with today's Nithyananda Yoga. We have some exciting asanas planned up. The first asana is Jalandhari Pavasana. The first asana we're going to be doing is Jalandhari Pavasana. Let's first see step by step how you can master this. We'll first be showing you how to do this asana. So we'll show you first how to do this asana before we get into mastering it ourselves. First is bring your feet in front of you and go with your arms underneath your feet into here. Into Jalandhari Pavasana. Before relaxing, now let's learn step by step how to master this. Okay, now we'll be showing you the different stretches that you can do to warm up yourself to master Jalandhari Pavasana. The first step is come onto your knees and onto your knees and palms. And here you're going to be warming up our back muscles a little bit by pushing your back down to the ground, arching your back upwards. And then pushing your back up, arching it forward. Switch again, now pushing your stomach towards the ground. You'll feel a good stretch in your back when you do this. And pull yourself up. Allow your neck also to move with the flow, giving you the stretch that you need in this asana. And pull up. And last round. Breathe deeply as you do it. And relax. Now let us warm up our shoulders a bit. Come on to your knees. Let's warm up our shoulders a bit to do Jalandhari Bhavasana by doing some shoulder rolls. So you're going to be rolling your shoulders backwards. Lifting your shoulders as high up to your ears as you can, and then rolling it back and down. And you can do this in the other direction also, forward. Let's enter into our next stretch now. Again, warming up the different parts of the body that you will need to use. Let's go into the next stretch, which is you're going to be keeping both your feet together in front of you. Since in Jalandhari Pavasana, you're going to be leaning down with your feet in front of you, let us master the asana of Bhadrasana, since it's the first step of Jalandhari Pavasana. Take a few deep breaths, keeping your feet in front of you now. Wherever you are at, you're going to be attempting to bring your knees to the ground. The way you do Jalandhari Pavasana works is the more you're able to do Bhadrasana, the easier the asana itself will become for you. So now, wherever your feet are, start to rock it up and down to master Bhadrasana. Remember to roll your hips forward, keeping your back straight. Don't bend your knees. Don't bend your back. You can even use the help of your hands to push your knees further and further towards the ground. Slowly pull your foot closer to your body. And again, do the same things. Rocking your knees up and down. And then pull your feet all the way to your perineum, pushing your knees to the ground, giving yourself a very deep stretch in Bhadrasana here. Perfect. Now what you're going to do is, once you're comfortable here, you're going to try to lean forward and down in this same position. Bringing your feet close to you, you're going to be leaning forward and down. Hold it there for some time. Now, for example, you're able to only come until here. The deeper you go, you'll find it more of a stretch. So let's say you're going until here, and then you're feeling like you can't go deeper. Hold it over here. Don't immediately try to bounce out of the position. Till where you're able to push yourself maximum, hold it there and start to bounce, rocking your hips forward and back, up and down, to open up those muscles to make you do this asana. Relax. The next stretch we're going to be doing is we're going to be working on opening up our back. Coming onto your hands and knees, tuck your chin to your chest and try to push your crown of your head onto your floor. You will see that this opens up the upper back. You have to feel the push over here in your upper back, and you have to push your upper back forward to get a deeper stretch. So place your forehead on the ground, tucking your chin into your chest and pushing your back out. Relax. Let's do this a few times. Couple more times, just 2 more times. And last time. Relax. The last stretch we're going to be doing is Bhujangasana to loosen up our shoulders and spines to make us do Jalandhari Pavasana. Come onto your hands with your legs extended behind. Inhale, pushing yourself up. And hold yourself here before exhaling. We'll be doing this as a dynamic stretch to warm up those muscles. Inhale, pushing up off the ground. Before exhaling. Inhale, pushing up off the ground. And then exhale. Just a couple more times. Inhale. And exhale. Last time. Inhale deeply. And exhale. Come back up to a seated position. And with it, now let us work to mastering Jalandhari Pavasana itself. Okay? What you're going to do is you're going to be coming with your feet in front of you and inserting your hands underneath the feet. Now, you're going to be attempting to insert your arms underneath your shins. From here, you're going to lift up your knees and go to your elbows on the ground. Attempt to bring your elbows on the ground. Then, once your elbows are comfortably on the ground, try to bring your knees back down, resting your knees on the top of your upper arm. Now, when you're doing this, it's not necessary that your knees have to touch the ground, but you have to be comfortable enough resting here. You should not be feeling any pain or discomfort when you have come to this position. Because from here, you'll bring your forehead to your feet. From this position, just bringing your forehead to your feet. Let's do this together now. In this asana, you will be visualizing yourself as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam. Gazing at your nose, doing the Ujjayi Kumbhaka. As you inhale and exhale, make the sound of an ocean. Engaging the Mula Bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in your inner space. Let's do this together now. Bring your feet together in front of you. And from here, bring your hands under your shins and rest your forehead on your feet.
दोहू एड़ी मेल के दीजे हाथ पसारी पुनि चिबुकन मुखनासिका ठाडी गभू परिधारी.
Slowly raise up as we enter into the next asana, which is Prayankhasana. So this is going to be a challenging asana for each and every one of you to hold yourselves off the ground just on your palms with your legs extended forward. Once we'll be showing you how to do this asana before we get into doing it step by step. Let's get started now. Stretch your legs out in front of you and you'll be raising off the ground with your hands by only placing your hands on the ground. I'll be showing you once how to do it before we get into mastering this asana step by step. That's how you do this asana. And now let's learn how to master this asana. Starting with some preliminary strengthening and stretching. The main thing that you need for this asana is a strong hip flexors. You will need very strong hip flexors to be able to hold your legs up without becoming imbalanced or causing any cramps in the muscles. First, what we'll be doing is to strengthen those hip flexors. Stretch your legs out in front of you now, and you're going to be lifting one leg up and down like this. We're going to be doing this 10 times, 3 rounds of 10 times. Because these muscles being strong is very important for you to do this asana. Place your hands on the ground by your side and start to lift your leg up and down. Remember, between each of them, you will not be resting your foot on the ground, just going up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Repeating this on the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Again, coming back to your right leg for 10 more reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Repeating it on the left side, 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you're doing it, feel it in your thighs. 2, 1. As you're doing it, you have to feel it at the root of your thighs because that's the muscle you're working on. So keep your awareness there and let's do it one last round, one last set of reps now, starting with the right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Doing it on the left leg now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. That was for our legs. The next stretch that we're going to be doing is strengthening our core and arms by doing Naukasana. This is going to first be mainly for strengthening your stomach, your core muscles in Naukasana. Come to Naukasana position where you'll be resting your forearms on the ground behind you. And from here, raising your legs straight up. Now, the simpler variation is to keep your forearms on the ground. If you want a more advanced variation, you can keep your hands by your side, balancing only on the sitting bones. And we'll be holding this again for 3 rounds of 10 seconds each so that we can really get the workout we need to strengthen our core muscle. Straighten your legs up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Take a few deep breaths. Let's do it again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. One last time. Having a strong core to hold yourself up in the air in Prankasana. One last time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Perfect. That was for the strengthening of our core. The next, we're going to be doing an asana to strengthen our shoulders. Coming into Unmukha Pithasana with your forearms on the ground and your hips up high. You're going to be holding here in Unmukha Pithasana to strengthen your shoulders. Pushing your hips high up in the sky. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. We'll do 2 more rounds of this. Take a few deep breaths. And push your hips up in the air again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. One last time, getting strength for those shoulders. Pushing yourself up in the air. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. And loosen up your shoulders a bit by stretching them across your body. As we get into our next strengthening tip, Halakasana, coming on into a plank position in Halakasana. We're going to again be holding, this is going to be working out our arms and cores, holding ourselves up here in a straight, perfectly straight line for 10 seconds, 3 rounds each. 3, 2, 1, raise yourself up, make sure your elbows and shoulders are in a straight line as well as the rest of your body. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly relax. We're doing 2 more rounds of this. Spread your palms wide apart for balance and lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. And one last round. Holding yourself up powerfully. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Perfect. That was amazing strengthening exercise for our arms. Let's now look into our next strengthening exercise, stretching exercise to master Prankasana. Let's do Purva Tanasana now. which is an upward plank position, giving your triceps and upper shoulder a nice strengthen. Here, coming to a position with your hands behind you, face your palms on the ground, toes towards the body, and you're going to be lifting off the ground in this position with your legs straight, pushing your hips up as high as you can. You'll see that this will work the upper arms especially, and again holding it for 10 seconds, 3 rounds, really working out those muscles. So bring your hands behind you. Your fingers should be not facing outward, but your fingers should be facing towards your body. And let's lift up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Make sure when you raise up your body and your arms, your shoulders and your arms are in a straight line. Your arms and shoulders should not either be too forward or too backward. It should be in an exact straight line. Take a few deep breaths and let's do it again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. And one last round of holding ourselves up there. Push up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Perfect. With that, let's enter into our next preliminary stretch strengthen for this asana, Prayankhasana. We're going to be doing Gajasana now to get the last strengthen for our shoulders. Let us now do Gajasana for a few minutes, again holding it for 10 seconds or 3 times 10 seconds so that you can get a deep stretch and strengthen for those arms to hold yourself up in Prayankhasana. Come to Gajasana, your hands on the ground, stretch your legs up straight, and from here you're going to be lowering yourself to the ground in Gajasana. Let's do 15 of these rounds. 1, 2, bringing your body in a scooping motion. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, okay, last one, and 10. Relax slowly. You can stretch out your arms a bit now. Opening up your shoulders. Perfect. Now we're going to do one last leg exercise before we get into learning how to do this asana itself separately. Stretch your legs out in front of you. And you're going to be rotating your legs in a circular motion in the air. This will again work out those deep thigh flexor muscles, allowing you to be having the strength to hold yourself up in Prayankhasana. Let's take a few deep breaths first. Before we start this next exercise, 10 rounds on each direction, rotating your legs up in the air, like this. So we're doing 10 of these. Let's get started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Slowly relax. 10 more in the opposite direction now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Beautiful. Let's now see how to master Prankasana. First, come onto your knees. We'll be doing first the preliminary way of doing it. The first way of doing it, which is on your legs, you're going to be lifting off the ground with your knees bent into Lolasana. In Prankasana, you do the same thing as Lolasana, but with your legs extended forward. First, we will try to do Lolasana. We will see how our body is gaining balance in Lolasana so that it becomes easier for you to do Prankasana. Here, bring your hands by your side of your body and push your knees off the ground, holding them as high as you can. Just try this for a few times. When you lift up your legs, keep your focus on these muscles as well as your core muscles to see how they are engaging to help you hold up there. Take a deep inhale as you push off the ground and then relax, just to get an idea of how you will balance yourself in Prankasana. One last time, let's hold ourselves off the ground before we get into Prankasana itself. Perfect. Now stretch your legs out in front of you. Here you're going to first try to lift your hips off the ground, keeping your lower feet on the ground. Just lift your hips alone off the ground first. Feel how the weight is in the heel of your palms. When you lift off the ground, feel how the weight is in the heel of your palms. And also, to get yourself higher up in the air, you will have to slightly bend your back because the length of your hands may not be much to lift you completely off the ground. So you'll bend your back a bit forward, lifting your hips higher up. To show this to you, when you lift up, you'll find that there's very little space between you and the ground. So to go higher, you will be bending your back a bit, lifting yourself higher up off the ground. The next step is bringing the feet off the ground. So first you can just bring it like this and see. Now you'll find to lift your hips off the ground, you're leaning forward. But to find it easier to lift your heels off the ground, you have to lean backward. That's why to raise yourself up in Prankasana, since both happen, what you'll be doing is you'll be leaning slightly forward with your back, but moving your hips backward to lift your feet off the ground. Leaning forward and rocking back. Try this once. Lean forward, push off the ground and rock back. Rock back. Okay, let's do this now. Now one tip for all of you is you're going to be using your forearms to hold tightly to the side of your thighs. And that is what is going to be helping you balance up that in Prankasana. Keep your hands by your side, slightly even underneath your thighs. So you can keep your hands even slightly underneath your thighs, palms on the ground. And when you lift up, squeeze your elbows together. When you squeeze your elbows together, you will use that as a way to hold yourself up in the air. Let's do it together now. In this asana, you'll be visualizing yourself as a cradle. You'll be visualizing yourself as a cradle rocking side to side, doing the Ujjayi Kumbhaka as you inhale and exhale, making the sound of an ocean. With the engaging just the Mula Bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivam reverberating in your inner space. Let's do this together now. With your legs extended out in front of you. Bring your hands to the ground by your side and lift up off the ground.
प्रेङ्खासनवत् स्थित्वा पादाग्रे मस्तकोपरि नीत्वा पृष्ठभागे भूमौ निधाय तिष्ठेत्.
And then relax. Now with that, let's enter into our next asana, which is Sarvangasana.
So you can take a good look at how we are going to be doing Sarvangasana, our next asana. So for Sarvangasana, we're going to be focusing and we're going to be needing a core and shoulder strength and a neck flexibility to do this asana. So we'll be doing some preparatory asanas and exercises for us to be able to do Sarvangasana. The first exercise we're going to be doing, the first asana, preparatory asana we're going to be doing is, we're going to first be doing Padmasana.
Before that, let's show you once how to do Sarvangasana, and then we lead you step by step into mastering it. In Sarvangasana, your legs will be in Padmasana position, and you will be lifting your hips off the ground, balancing just upon your shoulders. Let's now show you step by step how to master this asana.
So the first asana we're going to be doing is mastering Padmasana. So you can bring your legs to a seating position, lift up one leg, place it between both your hands, and start rocking it, opening it up widely. Nicely rock it. Now push it outside your shoulder. Bring your leg outside your shoulder and push it. Nicely opening up your hip and your hip. Come back, bring your leg back between your hands and pull it as much as you can towards your right side and place it. Now you'll see that your leg has come. At least one of your legs would have come to at least Ardha Padmasana. You can place the other feet outside such that the left leg's knee is coming to the ground. So if that has happened for you, very good. You're able to at least do Ardha Padmasana. We can now do the same thing on the other side. For your right side, you'll be lifting your right leg, placing it between your hands and rocking it. It out nicely, giving your legs stretchings at both sides.
One more tip is to get a deeper stretch, pull your shin towards your chest. Instead of keeping it far away, try to pull your shin towards your chest and you'll see you actually get a deeper stretch.
Very good. Now again bring this leg outside your shoulder. Bring your right leg outside the right shoulder and try pressing it out, opening it up your inner thigh. Your glute muscles and your inner thigh will be opening up by pressing this out. Once you've gotten a good stretch, place it between your hands and lift your right leg as much as possible towards your left and place it on your left inner thigh. So now we're going to be combining both of these sides, the left and the right leg, and doing a full Padmasana. Over here, based on which leg comes easier to your thigh, you'll be placing that leg on top, such that it's easier for you to do Padmasana. Suppose your left leg, it's easier for you to lift your left leg over to your thigh. You'll be placing your left leg above your right leg while doing Padmasana. If it's easier on your right leg, you'll be placing your right leg above your left leg. So first bring your right leg to your inner thigh. Once you've brought your right leg to your inner thigh, based on whichever leg it's easier for you, you can choose that leg and put it. Then bring your other leg above and deep into Padmasana. This should help you do Padmasana. One more thing you can do is, suppose your leg is a bit far apart, you can take one hand, you can take your left hand, bring it to your left leg around your back and pull. You just stretch like this, you'll get a nice pull where you can pull your leg up. Slowly, you can pull your leg up. That too will give you a nice stretch to bring your leg. And sometimes your knee might lift. You might feel when you're putting your leg, your knee might lift. It's not staying down. At that time, just bring your hand to your knee and press it down slowly. Then jump it, rock it a bit, and press it down slowly to the ground. Very good. So now we have mastered Padmasana. We'll be doing few more preparatory stretches and strengthening exercises for us to be able to do Padmasana, but lifting it up with our hands in Sarvangasana. So the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing Uttana Padasana. A dynamic Uttana Padasana, leg raises in Uttana Padasana. Stretch your legs out. Bring your forearms to the ground behind your back. And over here, you're going to be doing very small leg raises, strengthening your core muscles and a bit of your thigh muscles to be able to do Sarvangasana. So in Sarvangasana, you'll be actually lifting your body more with your core strength and your arm strength. So this will help you to strengthen the core part of it. Let's do 10 sets of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. The next exercise we're going to be doing Setu Bandhasana. So you can come to Setu Bandhasana, which is a somewhat like supported bridge pose, which you're going to be doing. In Setu Bandhasana, you will lift your legs up towards the sky from a lying down position with your knees facing up too. Place your hands under your back muscles and slowly relax one leg and then the other leg, bringing your knees straight, your legs straight. You relax Let's do Setu again, one more time. Let's take a moment. So facing your knees upwards, lift your hips with your legs straight. Then place both your hands just in your lower back, just beneath your back, and then slowly release one leg and the other leg, coming into Setu Bandhasana. Then slowly relax now. This give us a good strengthening exercise for us to be able to do Sarvangasana. So come back to a sitting position. The next exercise, the next preparatory exercise we're going to be doing for Sarvangasana is going to be Matsyasana. In Matsyasana, more than just an exercise, it's going to be like a stretch, opening up all our muscles to be able to do Sarvangasana. So for Matsyasana, you're again going to be coming into Padmasana first. If you're still not able to do Padmasana completely, you can do Ardha Padmasana or Sukhasana. The best will be Padmasana. Come into Padmasana and then slowly lean back onto the ground, resting your complete body on the ground. Over here, when you lean back, if your legs lift up like this, then you can release one leg and do Ardha Padmasana. Otherwise, continue to stay in Padmasana. Very good. And now, catch both your elbows with your hands and give your body a deeper stretch by placing them behind your head. This asana literally gives your complete body a deep and nice comforting stretch. So let's hold in Matsyasana for some time. Okay, very good. And release from Matsyasana and slowly come back to a sitting position. Very nice. So next we're again going to be doing another asana which will give us a much deeper stretch such that it will be very simple. If you're able to do this asana, it will be very simple for you to be able to do Sarvangasana. This asana is going to be Langalasana. Langalasana. So you can come to a lying down position again. And in Langalasana, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be lifting our knees up, stretching our legs, and using your hands. You can use your hands first to push your body back and place your legs behind your head. You can first keep your knees, for it to be simple, you can first bring your knees to your ears and try pushing it towards the ground. First, lifting your back up. The very important part in Langalasana is to lift your back up as much as possible. And then what you're going to do is, once you have lifted up and you're able to bring your knees to your ears, you're going to try to slowly stretch your legs out behind as much as you can. And when you can release your hands and place them on the ground using them to support. So you can hold in Lagdala asana for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So this will help you to do Sarvangasana. And let us now starting to enter into doing Sarvangasana itself. So there are two ways you can do this. First is you can come to a Padmasana position while you're sitting, or you can come to a Padmasana position while you're lying down. So you can do this in both ways. You can first come to a Padmasana position while sitting, and you can roll backwards, or you can enter into Padmasana. If it's that easy for you, you can enter into Padmasana while lying down itself. And then from here, what you're going to do is, we're going to first start by trying to rock our Padmasana off the ground. Just try to rock your Padmasana off the ground using the momentum. If you're not able to do Padmasana, you can do the same thing in Ardha Padmasana. And then slowly, when you're rocking your Padmasana up, try to place your hands on your hips. Try to place your hands on your hips, holding in Sarvangasana. Slowly release now. So let us now do Sarvangasana together. In Sarvangasana, you're going to be visualizing the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism in your inner space, doing the Murcha Kumbhaka, performing the Jalandhara Bandha and the Mula Bandha, gazing at your nose, chanting the Japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivam as you do the Shambhavi Mudra, which is placing your awareness inwards. So let us now enter into doing Sarvangasana together. Roll back. Use the momentum, lift your Padmasana off the ground and hold in Sarvangasana.
अथवा क्षेत्रसङ्क्षेपात् सर्वाङ्गासनमुत्तमम् यत्कृत्वा योगनिपुणो विद्याभिः पण्डितो यथा.
And slowly relax.
The next asana we're going to be entering into is Gandabherundasana, is Akashakapotasana, which is a powerful asana to give yourself a deep back stretch. We'll be now learning how to master Akashakapotasana. To get a deep back stretch as well as strengthening the back and your arms. We'll be first showing you how to do this asana before taking you step by step through mastering this asana for yourself. From a laying down position, kicking our legs off the ground into Akashakapotasana. Let us now look step by step how each of you can master this asana for yourself too. The first stretch is opening up our hips, because when you kick off the ground, both your legs will need to split considerably for you to get the momentum, the weight to do Akashakapotasana. First, stretching out ourselves with a Ekapada Kapotasana. Stretching yourselves out with Ekapada Raja Kapotasana, which is doing Raja Kapotasana on just one leg. Stretch your left leg back with your right leg by your hips and come to a seated position in the center of your hips. This is Ekapada Kapotasana. Hold like this for a few seconds. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to attempt to bring one foot to your head. One shin extended backwards, sitting in the center of one hip. You're going to attempt to bring one foot to your head. So holding it with your right hand, your left hand, holding your left leg with your left hand, you're going to rotate your elbow outwards. When you reach, bend this leg, hold it up with your left hand, and you're going to be attempting to bend your elbow outwards, twisting so that you're reaching for your foot from over your shoulder and pulling the foot towards your head. This will give you a deep back stretch. Let's do it one more time. Bringing yourself into a deep back stretch. And repeating this on the right leg too now. Keep your left leg bent. First come to a seated position in the center of your hips. And once you're comfortable there, lift your right foot also to your head. Giving yourself a deep stretch. That's where we work now started off by stretching our back to get deeper and deeper stretches to master Akasha Kapotasana. Now we'll be doing some exercises to strengthen our back muscles. Since in this asana, your back is the main thing that you're going to be using, especially your back and core, to pull yourself off the ground into Akasha Kapotasana. Come into Shalabhasana on your feet, on your stomach, with your legs extended behind you. And from here now we're going to be doing different variations of this to strengthen our back. First, just lifting our legs off the ground. Keep your upper body on the ground and just lift your legs off the ground in Kapalasana. We'll be lifting it up and down alternatively 10 rounds. 10, 9, 8, 7, lifting both your legs together, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next, we're going to be keeping our feet on the ground and only lifting our upper body off the ground with our arms extended forward, like this. We'll be again doing 10 of these. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to be alternatively lifting your, let's say you're lifting your left hand, you'll be lifting your right leg. If you're lifting your right hand, you'll lift your left leg. Alternating to get more of a deeper back strengthening. First, starting with the right hand and left leg, raise it off the ground and relax. And switch. Do 10 rounds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You'll feel a nice strengthening in your back. You can come to Vajrasana for a bit to relax. Stretching your hands in front of you. Just for a few seconds to relax your back. Breathe in and out deeply. And coming on to your force now, again doing a few more exercises to strengthen our back and core. Come on to your knees and arms, and from here you're going to be bringing your knee to your chin and back out. Let's do 10 on your left side first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're doing this now on the right side as well, strengthening your legs and glutes to be able to hold yourself up in Akasha Kapotas. Do this now on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Use your muscles, not the momentum. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Slowly relax. Take a few deep breaths. Let us now stretch out our body a bit, stretch out especially our arms and shoulders, including our back, to help us do Akasha Kapotasana deeper. What you're going to do is come to a kneeling position. Bringing one arm to the ground, you're going to attempt to lift your other hand overhead, leaning it backward. Lean your arm backward, giving yourself a nice stretch. Do it to the other arm also. And let's do Ushtrasana now. Giving ourselves a very deep back stretch in Ushtrasana. Come onto your knees. And from here, first bring your hands to your hips and lean backward. Start to push your, spread your knees wide apart and start to push your hips forward. And when you feel comfortable enough, you can start to lean fully backward also, bringing your hands to your heels. Bring your hands to your heels, push your hips forward and hold in Ushtrasana. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Now it's time for us to get into mastering Akasha Kapotasana itself. Start with coming onto your stomach in a laying down position on your stomach. And from here, the first step, what you're going to do is, you're going to be lifting your hips as high off the ground as possible. Come to a lying down position. And from here, you're going to attempt to lift your hips up as high as you can. When you do that, this will give you the initial base you need to kick off. Bringing your hips up as high as you can. Stretch your arms out by the side from the ground flat. And from here, bringing one foot to the ground, you're going to kick up and off. Practice this a few times. The way these asanas work, especially this one, is about every time you do it, you have to get the knack of it. Keep kicking, 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 and at one point the axis will shift and you will see yourself being able to do the asana. Lift your hips up high off the ground and start to kick your legs. Kick them up as high as you can, doing one leg at a time. Until you find yourself being able to do the asana itself. In this asana, you're going to be visualizing yourself as a white flying dove. In Akasha Kapotasana, doing the Shambhavi Mudra, your complete awareness being inward, even though you are looking outside. To the Sahaja Kumbhaka, simple breathing in and out, engaging the Mula Bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivam reverberating in your inner space as we do Akasha Kapotasana together now. Come to a lying down position on your stomach, and with that, let's kick up and off the ground.
उष्ट्रासने स्थित्वा चरणौ भूमेरुत्थाप्य मस्तकोपरि नीत्वा पृष्ठप्रदेशेन भूमौ स्थापयेत् आकाशकपोटं भवति.
And relax. Again, let's spend a few minutes cooling down in Vajrasana. Spread your hands in front of you and lay down. Slowly raising up. As we enter into our final asana for today, Yoga Nidrasana.
So you can take a look at how Yoga Nidrasana is done. This is how we are going to be doing Yoga Nidrasana. We are going to first be showing you how to do this asana, basically showing you, demonstrating this asana to you. And then we'll enter into the stretching preparatory exercises to do this asana. So we'll now be showing it to you how to do this asana. Placing both the feet behind the head. You're going to be lying down and catching your hands behind. So this is Yoga Nidrasana, and we'll now be entering into preparatory exercises and asanas to do this asana. So the first asana we're going to be doing is you're going to be coming to a lying down position, and lightly you're going to be opening up your hips, which is bringing your knees to your chest and opening it up slowly. You can catch your legs with your hands and slowly open up your knees, open up your hips. As Yoga Nidrasana will need a deep hip opener, will be a deep hip opener, and placing your legs behind your back, you need to just keep your body ready and stretched and open for it. Lightly open, nicely open. Let's hold over here for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So relax. The next stretch we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a reclined pigeon stretch. So you can come to a lying down position again. Lift one foot up, the other leg bent, and catch the foot which is facing upwards, which is your could be a right leg or left foot depending on what it is, and try stretching it. Nice. How much ever you're able to stretch it up. Try catching legs, your your toes with your hands as you do this. Stretching your leg completely straight out. If you're not able to catch it to your toes, you can catch it to your heels at least. Otherwise, just catch it on your leg and see how much ever you can go. Maybe to your knee, depending on how you're able to. Very good. You can do this on the other leg also. Now, catch your leg and stretching it out as much as possible. Very good. Nicely stretch. And you can slowly relax that as we enter into the next preparatory stretch and asana for this. Next, we are again going to be doing Bhadrasana. In this asana, we are again going to be doing Bhadrasana. You may feel that you're still feeling a bit. If you're still feeling a bit stiff, you can shake your legs, rock your legs up and down, opening up your hips nice and wide. Bhadrasana is an asana which gives you a very deep and wide hip stretch. So please do this asana, coming into like a butterfly, rocking your legs up and down. And now let us enter into doing Yoga Nidrasana itself. So you can bring one foot, whichever foot, depending on which foot is easier, with your left foot. First bring your left foot around the head and place it around your head. You're going to be lying down in this asana, so make sure you have some space behind you as you do this asana to be able to lie down. You can lie down, or you can also first lie down and then bring your leg, place the other leg too behind, and let us do Yoga Nidrasana.
In this asana, you will be visualizing yourself as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, doing the Pratyahara Kumbhaka, gazing at your nose, engaging the Moola Bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, reverberating in your inner space in Yoga Nidrasana. Hold it there now. पादाभ्यामेष्टयेत् कण्ठं हस्ताभ्यां पृष्ठबन्धनं तन्मध्ये शयनं कुर्याद योगनिद्रा सुखप्रदा. Slowly relax and come back to a seated position. With that, we have completed all the asanas today. You can come to Shavasana. Come to a lying down position with your palms by your side facing upwards. And your legs relaxed by your side. Breathe in and out deeply. Keep your awareness on your breath. Do not fall asleep. Visualize yourself as Paramashiva resting in Samadhi. Do the Shakti Chalan Mudra. Feeling the Kundalini energy permeating, spreading throughout your entire body. Chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in your inner space as you do this. Slowly start to move your hands and feet and rock yourself up into a seated position. So with that, we have come to the end of today's Nithyananda Yoga. Congratulations to each and every one of you who joined and completed yoga today. We mastered so many amazing asanas and had amazing breakthroughs. Make sure you share your experience in the comments below. How was it for you? What are the asanas you found particularly useful? And if there are any places you are still struggling, then post also that and we will definitely help you out. With that, let us offer our gratitude at the feet of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, for a few seconds. Offering our gratitude at Swamiji's feet for giving us this amazing science of yoga, reviving the authentic yoga, Nithyananda Yoga, that we can all experience today. And let us end with the Purna Mantra.
Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanastu. Om Nityanandam.
Thank you, everyone. Nithyanandam. See each one of you joining us tomorrow for some more amazing asanas in Nithyananda Yoga.